President Hardigree, the candidates and the faculty are assembled. I hereby declare this commencement ceremony now open, and we may proceed with the commencement exercises. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Good morning. My name is Joanne Olson. I'm professor of adult and higher education, and it is my great honor to open these ceremonies with the singing of the national anthem. My fellow singers are Stuart Sherman, Senior Director of Emergency Management, and James Williams, Senior Director of Facilities Services. Please silence your cell phones and other devices as we get started. After the anthem, please remain standing for a moment of reflection led by A&M-Victoria Student Representative, Ms. Helena V. Sumalong.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was the end of that notebook. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, come on. We're doing better than that. We're here to celebrate some students. Good morning, everybody. You may be seated. My name is Christian Hardigree. I'm the president of Texas A&M University Victoria, and I am so excited for you to be here. I'm so excited to celebrate our incredible students as they're about to have another milestone along their journey that affects not just them, but you as their family, their friends, their community. This is such an exciting day. So I also am excited to have so many important guests here, in addition to our students and their families. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce a few of those individuals. We have a number of dedicated administrators who help students along this pathway in so many different ways, everything from tutoring and advising to what they do in the classroom, what they do in student life, to just being a cheerleader and a supporter. So for those in the platform party who are administrators, would you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. We are also joined today by one of the members of the President's Regional Advisory Board, Tina Harrington, the Program Director of Head Start, and this is a 3-time alumna of our university. Let's give her a hand. Students truly are the lifeblood of a university, but the heart that pumps the lifeblood really is the university faculty. And so for all of our faculty who are here today, would you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause as well. You've already seen one of our faculty members, our Grand Marshal, Dr. Nadia Pittendrig. She's the president of the Faculty Assembly and associate professor of English in the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. The Grand Marshal plays a very important role in today's ceremony, so let's give her a round of applause because she's the one that carries the mace. As I said earlier, this is a very important day, and I find this to be actually my favorite day. Could I get our graduates to stand for a second? I want to get one very important housekeeping matter out of the way. This is the official You may be seated. For those of you who have a cringe moment for your president, that's okay too. It's the official selfie with our graduating class. So, very important stuff. Now let's get down to serious business. So today is a celebration of achievement. You've reached an important milestone in your future, and I want to remind you that this is just the beginning, right? You've already accomplished so much. You've been on a journey. We're going to celebrate you, and it's amazing, but gosh, we can't wait to see what you do in the future. As you build your career, your success, your family, I want you to remember how you found your strength and determination as you push through the challenging coursework, the late night study sessions, reading assignments, projects, group work, all of that. And I also want you to look back on these times and feel a sense of pride and a sense of excitement and fondness for the part that our faculty and our staff played along your journey. I also want to acknowledge the people who supported our graduates throughout their studies. And this achievement belongs not just to our students, this achievement belongs to all of you who are here, because I know that you were here along that entire journey. So graduates, if you would, please stand up and clap for your family and friends. Give them a round of applause, your family and friends. And you may be seated again. You wore the regalia. We want to make sure we see it as often as possible. So I want to give you a few facts for what's happening today. I think it's really important to celebrate so many things. We're going to have 3 graduation ceremonies. That's going to total about 400 students who will be receiving their diplomas today, representing 11 states and 32 countries. Our youngest graduate is 19 years old. Our most experienced graduate is 67 years young. One of our graduates today started this journey 8 years ago. Talk about tenacity and grit. And we have 20 veterans and active duty who are graduating today. As you can see, A&M-Victoria is truly blessed with students who come from across the nation, across the world to earn their degrees, and we're excited to celebrate with all of you. So now I would like to bring up our acting provost, Alan Rasmussen. He is the vice president for academic affairs, and he's going to introduce a number of this year's honors recipients.
Thank you, President Hardigy. I first would like to direct your attention to the digital program to view the list of those faculty recognized by their students and peers for excellence in teaching, research, and service. They should be commended along with the other faculty award winners for their work and the differences they've made to the university and the lives of our students. I would also like to recognize the outstanding students for the spring 2026 selected by the College of Education and Health Professions and by the College of Natural and Applied Sciences. These students were chosen based on their academic records and related achievements. If the following students are here, would you please stand? This semester's outstanding students for the College of Education and Health Professions are Daniela S. Teixeira, outstanding graduate student. And Tiwen Nguyen, Outstanding Undergraduate Student. The outstanding students for the College of Natural and Applied Science is Chrissy Ia Woodward, Outstanding Graduate Student. And Francesca Quezon Calero is Outstanding Undergraduate Student. And our university definitely has outstanding students, but those graduating with honors have shown special dedication to their studies. These undergraduate candidates are wearing gold braids on their robes, and their names are listed in your program. I'm pleased to recognize them today, and the candidates graduating cum laude with honor with those grade point averages of 3.5 to 3.67 on a 4-point scale will be graduating cum laude. Please stand and be recognized. Be seated. Those undergraduates graduating magna cum laude with high honors have GPAs of a 3.68 to a 3.84. Please stand so we may recognize you. You may be seated. And finally, those graduating summa cum laude with highest honors have a GPA of 3.85 or higher. Congratulations on this outstanding achievement. Please stand so we may honor you. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, I'd like to call your attention to the staff members with academic honor societies. These students are wearing cords and stoles to indicate the membership in these societies, which are listed in your program. Would all the student members of those honor societies please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may have also noticed that some of the graduates are wearing red, white, and blue intertwined graduate cords. We call these our Patriot cords. The individuals are wearing Patriot cords because they are veterans and active service members of the U.S. Armed Forces. At this time, we'd ask all the graduating veterans and the active service members, as well as any others in the building, please stand and be recognized. A&M-Victoria thanks and salutes you for your service to our country. We also have graduating international students who are proudly wearing the sash representing their countries of citizenship. International students are those enrolled with an F&J student visas, and we're honored to have them with us as graduates. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. In addition, we have some special graduates who are wearing the Jaguar Spirit cords. These generous students are participating in our JAGS Give Back program, and we appreciate their support. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. You've also noticed that there are students with teal cords. These are our first generation cords, which denote students who are the first generation in their family to complete a 4-year degree. Please join me in honoring these students who have chosen to take the next step to change the future by earning a degree. Please stand. Thank you. And I'd like to remind all of the students, all the people that are here today supporting you and what they've done. And so actually, what I'd like to ask is, can the family members, the aunts and uncles, tias, please stand. Let them honor you. Come on, you guys can stand. Come on. Abuelos, abuelas. You guys honor them. They're the ones that's been behind you. I know a lot of you didn't stand, so you guys just a lot of friends, man. Your families, your friends are behind you. So I'd like to remind the audience members as they come across, you're welcome to take photos of your graduate from your seat when it is his or her time to walk in front of the podium. For safety reasons, we'd please ask you to stay in your seats. Don't move into the aisles to take the photos. It's an exciting day, and we encourage you to cheer, celebrate your graduate. But then please remember that the next one also wants to be cheered by their friends and family as well. So we want to be real loud for yours. Then we got to get a little more quiet for the next one and let them have their turn in the sun. And next, Woodrow Wagner will announce the graduates and their degrees. We'll now have the presentation of the Spring 2026 graduating class, and will the faculty marshals please assist the graduates?
It is my privilege to announce the names of those receiving bachelor's degrees from the College of Education and Health Professions. Kaylin Renee Aldridge. Cameron Michelle Amarjado, summa cum laude. Lydiam Barfield, cum laude. Brayton Travis Cardwell. Kristen Nicole Cash, cum laude. Ida Teresa Chavez, magna cum laude. Khadija degree. Chantel Carlin Dueños. Oluwatomason Justina Fashina. Noor Fatima, magna cum laude. Sarah Leanne Gardner, cum laude. Heather Ann Glover, magna cum laude. Alexia Antonia Grados, summa cum laude. Pius Tomino, cum laude. Delaney Huber, summa cum laude. Ana Flores. Alicia Huerta, cum laude. Jamie Rebecca Hughes, magna cum laude. Taylor Catherine Jackson. Isis E. Khan, magna cum laude. Caitlin Narada Kondara. Kirsten Renee Kremling. Celeste Marie Lara. Kimberly Denise Longoria. Huda Almasre, summa cum laude. Mia Sofia Martinez, summa cum laude. Jamie Renee Macmillan, cum laude. Katie Beatrice Melendez, cum laude. Sienna Anise Miller. Megan Lindsay Moya, summa cum laude. Bic Tuen Nguyen, summa cum laude, an outstanding student. Jasmine Ovalle. Giselle Paniaqua, summa cum laude. Kayla Perez, cum laude. Priscilla D. Pasich. Grace Alina Rangel. Brian Rivera, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Hernandez Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Marilyn Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Melanie Elena Salinas. Alexis Seibert, summa cum laude. Sydney M. Sneed, magna cum laude. Lisa Angela Sosa, summa cum laude. Carly Renee Stringo, cum laude. Luis Alberto Alvarez. Anika Sultana Ayub. Alan Carol Bird. Sherry E. Brooks. Melissa Ruth Bruton. Vicki Leanne Kaysen. Stephen William Jufrey. Nidal Hamza. Tammy Harris. Helen T. Hinton. Vernetra Nicole Jones. Kaylee Melaine Horace. Rua Cartane. Maria Gonzalez Koshin. Carmen Nicole Minnick. Maria Juliana Page. Sarah Luisa Perez. Shatera Danielle Taylor. Danielle Moraro Teixeira, outstanding student. Tracy Len Trevino. Crystal Victoria Young. We will now announce the graduates for the College of Natural and Applied Science. Muntader Shumare, cum laude. Matthew Cooper Ashby. Jackson Paul Bennett, cum laude. Madeline Ashton Bishop, summa cum laude. Francesca Lara Quizon Calero, summa cum laude, outstanding student. Luis Angel Castro. Matthew Allen Cohen Wisniewski, cum laude. Tobias Ewelike. Courtney Fanji. Jacob Matthew Goings. Isabel Golick, cum laude. Austin Guerrero, cum laude. Sama Jihad Hashashi, cum laude. Harold Augusta Hicks, summa cum laude. Cortland D. Koenig. Chi Lee. Gisela Martinez, cum laude. Krista Nicole McNary. Jameron Lee Joseph Monroe. Jake Harrison Moore, summa cum laude. Brisa Batista Nix, summa cum laude. Austin Michael Novosad, summa cum laude. Jose Manuel Brasino Ortiz. Sebastian Pinzon. Ashley Calarina Plaza, magna cum laude. Emily Rayner, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Leah Ramirez, magna cum laude. Keisha Ruiz. Hannah Renee Torres. Gabriela Valenzuela, magna cum laude. Sarah Wilkinson. Amir Yahia. We will now announce the graduate students for the College of Natural and Applied Science. Nora Abdelnabab. Raziondin Amid. Lexi Zeeler Borshing. Farah Nasser Chaudhry. Ashima Ayadahil Choliti. Wisdom Jampa. Tanzila Ishmael Imma. Emmanuel Justice. Orlando Ariel Dana Modina. Yuana Muchatala. Madhu Naratano. Justin Sean Norman. Sandra Amelie Perez. Stephanie Portillo. Akel Recapale. David Olivero Rodriguez. Jonathan Tota. Bashil Ware. Maria Trevino. Bria Jones. The last one. Christia Sky Woodward, outstanding student.
And now, the candidates for degrees will be presented by the College of Education and Health Professions Dean, Dr. Rachel Martinez, and the College of Natural and Applied Sciences Dean, Dr. Dmitry Sobolov.
All right, for the College of Education and Health Professions, will the candidates for Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Master of Education, and Master of Science degrees please rise? On behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science and Master of Science degrees please rise? On behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Please remain standing.
Will all the graduating students and the faculty and platform party please rise? President Hardigree, it is my distinct honor to present these degree candidates who are students in good standing at Texas A&M University, Victoria, and have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees as set forth by the faculty of the university. I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
All right, students, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Captured in hours and months and years of progression, dedicated work. Let's take just one more minute to reflect on the investment that you made, your time, your coin, your energy, your excitement, your passion to get you this hard-won accomplishment. Here's the good part. By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, and on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education and Health Professions and the College of Natural and Applied Science, I now confer upon each of you and upon those graduating in absentia your respective degree with all rights, honors, and privileges thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of Texas A&M University, Victoria. At this point in our ceremony, it's customary and appropriate for those bachelor degree recipients to move the tassel from the right to the left to signify you are now recipients of the degree. If you are wearing a class ring, you may now turn your ring so that the seal faces away from you. Congratulations to all of our recipients. Let's give them one more hand. Graduates, you may be seated. You have now joined over 28,000 alumni for our university. We invite you to become an active alumni and keep close ties with your alma mater. We want to hear what you're doing. We want to celebrate your successes with you. If you have a baby, if you get married, let us know. We want to celebrate you, because otherwise you leave us and we're sad. So stay in touch, be an alumni, be active and engaged with each other and with us. It is our pleasure to induct you, this graduating class, into the alumni for Texas A&M University Victoria. And I would like, as part of that celebration, to invite one of our alumni, Christian Palacios, who is inducting the spring 2026 graduating class. Christian earned a Bachelor of Science in Political Science pre-law in 2023. He is a field representative for U.S. Congressman Michael Cloud. Christian, why don't you come up here and tell students how awesome they are?
Thank you, President Hardigree, for that kind introduction. It is such an honor and a privilege to be here with you all today. To the graduates, you are now representatives of excellence in your chosen professions and in your communities. The strength of Texas A&M University Victoria and its alumni network depends on each of you. As the first graduating class of Texas A&M University Victoria, you set the standard and you begin the legacy that all that future alumni will follow. A&M Victoria will always be your gateway to opportunity, growth, and a more meaningful life. As alumni, we invite you to join us in a shared commitment to serve, to continue learning, leading, and giving back to our university, our community, and our nation. Congratulations, class of 2026. Welcome to the proud family of A&M Victoria alumni. Thank you so much.
I also think it would be really wonderful if our student governor could, our student body president could step up. Helena V, come give the students some words of wisdom as you have represented them for the past year. Let's give it a hand for Helena V.
Oh, hey everyone, can you hear me? It's so good to see you. I'm really excited to be here to celebrate with all of you today. There are so many things to be excited about. I'm excited to see everything you've accomplished and everything you're gonna do in the future. And most importantly, I think I'm most excited for the celebration y'all are gonna do after this, like what good food you're gonna eat. Do y'all have anything you're gonna do after this? Shout it out, go ahead. So let's be real, college is really hard. It requires a lot of determination and commitment, and at least 120 credit hours for a bachelor's degree, another 30 or so for a master's. It is also rewarding and inspiring. We don't just learn information, we learn about ourselves. We build connections and we make lasting relationships. So seeing you all here today is inspiring for students like me who are still working to reach where you are now. So in this moment, let's look back at all the things we went through to reach this goal. All the work, the tears, the stress, late nights, group projects, anxiety before tests and presentations. You survived it all. You more than survived, you conquered. And you conquered because you are a Jaguar. So let's take a few moments to reflect on that journey and prepare ourselves for the moments ahead. Congratulations, Jaguars. The future is yours, and thank you.
It takes many people to plan and organize a commencement ceremony. Can we give a hand to the staff who brought this event together and made it possible? Let me say, graduates, we are so proud of your accomplishments. Many of you have overcome numerous challenges along the way. You've kept at it, and we're so proud of that, and we can't wait to see what you do and how you celebrate and how you succeed as you continue moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring this ceremony to a close, I want to thank you for being here today, for celebrating, for the shout outs that you gave as the students walked across the stage. If everyone would please remain seated during the recessional, and then we will be able to join your graduates afterwards for additional photos, celebration, the flowers and balloons. Let's give our graduates one more hand of applause.